For these cheesy scallop potatoes, I'm going to get my potatoes, which I have sliced in half so that they will fit into the top of my food processor. I started off on the wrong side of my blade, so I've got it turned around now to where it'll actually slice the potatoes. So I'm going to work on getting those sliced up. Now I'm going to add my potatoes in layers into my crock pot. And I'm going to season every layer with some salt and pepper. I'm also sprinkling in a little bit of garlic powder. Next, I sprinkle on a little bit of flour. Then I cover this layer with milk. I'm using a fork just to make sure that all of the flour gets mixed in with that milk. Otherwise, there will be lumps. I just decided that for a little bit of onion flavor, I'm going to add some dehydrated onions. Next, I have some butter that I sliced up, so I'm going to just throw a couple of pats in there. Then I'm going to sprinkle on some shredded cheese. Then I'll just repeat these layers until the crock pot is full. Okay, now that all the layers are in the crock pot, I'm just going to put the lid on and I'm going to cook it on high for about 4 hours. Today we're having 2 hams, one picnic ham and then one regular ham, but I'm going to make a simple glaze to put on both of them. And the ingredients that I'm using are just some brown sugar, some honey, some soy sauce, and then some of this Tony's Creole seasoning. Okay, so now that I have my glaze ready, I'm just going to add it to just the top of both of these hams here. And I know it's not going to stick right away, but I will be basting throughout the day. And these hams are going to make their own juices and mix with this glaze that I'm adding. And I'll just keep pouring it over top. And then all of that flavor will just seep right in. Get all that sugar on there. There we go. The soy sauce and the Cajun season just balances that out. The next side dish that we're making today is broccoli salad, and I'll be using some bacon, some cheese, some mayonnaise, some lemon juice, some sugar, dried cranberries, almonds, and onion. be making some tortellini crab salad. I don't know if you can see it here. I've got it zoomed in. Anyway, these are the cheese tortellinis, great value brand. Just gonna get them cooked up, and then I'm going to make a like a pasta salad with some imitation crab and some other veggies added. Just gonna let those get cooked and then cool down while I'm working on some other recipes. I'm doing another salad. I just wanted another cold salad. So this one's gonna be tortellini pasta salad with crab. Starting with some mayonnaise and some lemon juice. I'm gonna add a tablespoon sugar, a little sprinkle of Old Bay. Alright, so I'm going to get my bell pepper chopped up. I made sure that I chopped my bell pepper up really small because I personally am not a fan of raw bell peppers. I'm using orange because all I have is an orange or a red. That's what was on sale at the grocery store. And then since the crab is going to add a red color, I just thought that the orange would kind of give it a little bit of a different color. So I have my peppers in. Next I'm adding some onion that I already had chopped up over here on the side. The tortellini have been rinsed and cooling, and now I'm just getting those in the bowl. And I'm just gonna stir that and make sure that all of that dressing is on all of the pasta. This is one of those salads that just grows and grows and grows because I still have to add the crab and the lettuce and the cheese. Yep, I know there's cheese inside the tortellini, but we're going to put some shredded cheese in here too. All right. I'm using imitation flake style crab meat in the salad, and as you can see, these are some pretty big chunks, so I'm going to get them on the cutting board and give them a rough chop. Bit of this leafy green lettuce that I'm just going to chop up to stir into. Right there. That looks so good. For the baked beans, I'm using these Van Camp's pork and beans. This is just something that I had stocked up in the pantry, so they will work. I'm using, well, that was 4 cans. I do have a 5th can. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need all that though. Alright, I decided to go for it and add the 5th can. Oh, look at my hands. I got it all over me. Adding the rest of my chopped up onions. We had breakfast for dinner last night, so I made sure to make extra bacon for today so that I could add it to our baked beans. And then I'm going to add a nice big scoop of brown sugar, a little bit of mustard, ketchup. Okay, so since the beans already are in a sauce, it's already going to have that going on. Okay, so I'm gonna add garlic powder. I totally forgot about that. And I would normally add some crushed red pepper, but since my sweet little grandbabies are coming over, I don't wanna make it spicy. So we're gonna leave that out this time. So here we go, all set and ready to start cooking. I've got another crock pot out, another liner, and I'm going to just be using some of this box stuffing mix. My son-in-law Dan asked for stuffing that I usually make at Thanksgiving and Christmas, and since he is the best son-in-law in the world, I'm going to make him some stuffing. I'm adding 3 cups of hot water. To the box stuffing mix, I added some hot water, what the box called for, and then some cooked sausage and some celery that I had in my freezer. All right, do your thing, box stuffing mix. All right, I've got all the eggs cut in half and all the yolks are in the bowl, so I'm gonna start adding my mayo, my mustard, my pickle juice, and then I'm gonna sprinkle a little paprika on them when I get them done. Okay, as you see, I just put our egg filling in a zipper top bag and squeezed it back into the eggshell. You can totally wash out your eggshells if you want to, the egg whites I mean, but I don't. And then I'm just coming back in with some paprika to finish them off. In my zipper top bag, I have my crushed Oreos, and to the bowl, I'm adding some cold milk and a package of chocolate pudding mix. I just whisk that all together as it called for on the box. And then I just scooped some of those cookie pieces into the bottom of these little white cups. This will be some of the dirt in our dirt patch for our little bunnies to sit on top of. After I get that first layer of crushed Oreos in the bottom, then I will put some of that chocolate pudding on top, then put more Oreos, and then I will just top each cup with a yellow peep, the bunny, or whatever you want to use, but I'm using bunnies, and some jelly beans. These were really easy to make, and my grandkids just really loved them. a more grown-up dessert, I'm making a swirled carrot cake. I used a carrot cake flavored box mix and just prepared it as the instructions called for. And then I just poured that batter into a greased 9x13 glass baking dish. I spread that batter all around so that it was nice and even. Then I made up a filling to swirl into the carrot cake batter before putting it into the oven. And to get that filling started, I just used a box of cheesecake flavored pudding mix from Jell-O and a can of sweetened condensed milk. I just mixed those two ingredients together until they were nice and smooth. I added a block of cream cheese, which I softened in the microwave. Then I just dropped big spoonfuls of the filling into the cake mix and then swirled it with a butter knife. It's time to peek in the pots. Alright. Give this dressing a stir. Okay, it doesn't look like when I make it in the oven, but it is what it is. It's your stovetop stuffing or off-brand stovetop with sausage and celery. Looks good to me. It's going to be delicious. Then we're going to move down to the beans. Let's get in there. Whoops. I love this crock pot because the lid is attached. I don't know if you can see it. See right there how it just stays right on the back? I need to get something to hold my other lids because they come in handy. Those look perfect. Okay, let's see what these potatoes are doing. Oh my gosh, look at all the cheesy goodness going on in these. And there's a ton of them, which is perfect for my family because they are a favorite. Cake is looking good. All right, let's see what the hams are doing. Oh my gosh, hang on, hang on. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It's so delicious. All right, so it's almost time for everyone to get here. I have to hurry and do something with my face and my hair.